Hey there, Dad. Um, I was working on my house after Jacob left, and I felt like I wanted to give you a tour. I'd love it if you were here so I could give you a tour in person, but this is the best I got. So I'll give you a little 360 from the entry of the front door, right here. And that's my front yard. There's my little car. And currently I just sleep in the living room on my crash pad. So I could be by the wood burning stove, which I like. But I gotta get a couch. It's gonna go where that is. And then I gotta get a dining room table that goes right there, and then a bed. And then I won't be sleeping in the living room anymore. Except for I do like being by that fire at night. Here's my kitchen. I got a dirty pan because I just made food for Jakin. It's a little kitchen. And then through this door goes into the garage. That's where my washer and dryer goes, and my water heater. But I found a place with a garage. Which has been kind of difficult to do. Coming back into the house. Shut the door. Got a dishwasher. That's nice. Oh, Jacob thought it was a really good idea. Well, he liked the way I described it, but I have this thing about drying dishes on the counter. Because even though I have a dishwasher, I never use it. I just always hand wash all my dishes. And then I dry my stuff on the counter. And then I realize that instead of going into the cupboard to get something to use, I just always pull from here, because why not? But if you don't put them away, they start to mound up of clean dishes, and then the thing that you need is deep down underneath there, and it's like, well, then you gotta put it all away. So you have this whole drying space that's taking up space. And then I thought, well, I don't want to take up counter space, so why don't I have my dishes dry somewhere else? And I realized the dishwasher is a perfect drying rack. It's like the most expensive drying rack you have. And I mean, if you think about it, you got all these like dividers and organizational tools. And since I don't really use my dishwasher to clean anyways, I'm just gonna store my clean dishes in there. And then they can be wet and they can drip and dry. They're not in the way on the counter. And then if there's ever time that I'm just like, you know what, I don't want to hand wash dishes, I'm gonna wash them in the dishwasher. Well, I'll just put the dirty dishes in the dishwasher with the clean dishes and then just wash all the dishes. Because once in a while it's good to just wash them all, get them really hot and sanitized, and then they all dry and they never take up space on the counter. For a drying rack, because I have a dishwasher for a drying rack, and only clean dishes go in the dishwasher. All right. So here's the door going to my backyard. Got a pine tree, and I got a ponderosa pine, and then I got a juniper, and then through there, those open up into big gates, so I could back a trailer into here if I want to. So I have access from the front to the back, to the backyard. And that right there is what they call a cat chalet. So if a cat is out in the rain, it can hop on that platform and stay dry. But I'm not going to own a cat, so it doesn't really serve me much, but I have one. And then you got this deck, which the landlord said that if I wanted to replace the deck that they would do work trade with me because they want to replace it. And they were wondering if they should wait till they have no one living here. And I was like, don't wait. I'll do it. Then I can use it. So that'll turn out fun. All right. Moving along. There's the front door. And you just come around. Here's my hallway closet. And then you continue down the hallway. And they got a bathroom. Oh, that was bright. And then this hallway, I got 3 bedrooms. So I got the master, which has a door into the bathroom. Got a closet. And then I got 2 smaller rooms. Which all the rooms have a pretty nice window in them. And these are small, but they're not too bad. And that's my house. Pretty simple. Let's see if we go outside. Into the front yard. I live in a little cul-de-sac. There's a park over there. We got these trees, these juniper trees. And my yard is like from the mailbox, in alignment with that fence. And then I just got some firewood. And it's easy to just bring my firewood and throw it in here and it piles up and then I can split back here. Oh, and main heat is a mini split. So if I want to condition the house with heat, I can do that. And then turn it off when I have the wood stove on. Alrighty. Oh. My first decoration. Like the first thing I put up. I don't know if that'll be the place I always keep it, but it'll stay there till I have a better place for it. But I get to see it all the time. All right. Well, if you have any ideas about this place, I'd love to hear. Otherwise, I'm glad I got to show you. And thank you again for showing your artwork to me. That mirror was cool. When you first I first saw it, the markings almost seemed Nordic. So until you said that they were, I think, Cheyenne or whatnot, I thought it was almost like Norse Viking markings, and it had kind of that similar feel to it. But yeah, it's so beautiful, and I just think that's so cool. You went and made your own boards. That's not normal, and you split them with wedges, which means that you split it where the grain is going to be the most relaxed, as compared to cross-cutting through the tight grain or whatnot. So I just think that was super dope, and I love the carvings, I love the colors, and of course, you recycling that glass was super cool. I like showing Jakin. But I love you, Dad. It's a 10-minute video, so I'm gonna do the thing where I post it on YouTube so that you can have it, and I hope we get to talk soon. All right, I love you.